So my name is DeQuincy Lezine, and I am a psychologist by training, a suicide attempt survivor, a public speaker, a published author, and really I do a lot of work around post-traumatic growth. So I chose to share my story in this format because I wanted to share some aspects of my background that haven't really been talked about before in other work. And I thought that it was important to kind of build on some of the other things that I've talked about before in terms of life lessons, in terms of what I've learned over time, and how that's kind of been integrated into my story. And so a lot of what I tried to talk about in my chapter was about how you integrate everything. How do you pull these things into something that's meaningful? And I think that you're able to do that more when you've had more experiences, when you're a little bit more mature than when I was when I wrote some of my earlier work. So I thought that it was important to kind of bring that up to date and also show how you integrate some really tough experiences a lot of times into something that can be a more meaningful direction. I think that it's really unique to have such a collection of men sharing their stories. I think that it's important for other guys to be able to see men sharing their stories and to share things that are pretty open, authentic, vulnerable, because those are things that we don't usually see. But to see not only that, but how you transform that into something that's strength. And that type of traumatic growth and going into things that are really difficult to talk about. Right? So traumas and past experiences that are really painful, it's tough to talk about, to write about, but to have that whole story arc, the way that it goes from things that are things are going pretty well to when things are really tough, but to show that it's possible to get through that. And I think that a lot of people really need to hear those types of stories.